Hey rising 10th graders. Okay, so I promise not to make you videos all the time, unless that's helpful. But I just wanted to introduce myself and say hello and give a preview of what you can expect in our little mini summer course. So when we meet for the first time on 6/29, we're going to do some introductions because I want to get to know you. We're going to review survey results. You'll know more about that in a second. We'll review and talk about a summer reading plan to get this reading done. And I'll talk about what you can expect from me, and you can talk about what I might expect from you, and we'll read and we'll discuss and we'll knock out the summer reading. So it seemed weird to introduce myself for the very first time in an email, so I just wanted to say hello. When I ask you to introduce yourself, I'll want to know your name, and you can tell us how to pronounce it, and a fact about your name or where it came from. Then you can tell us a place, either where you're from or a place that's important to you. And finally, you can tell us a recommendation, a book, movie, podcast, activity, musician, whatever, something that you like or that you think we should check out. So hi, my name is Emma Weinrich, and you might know my mom, actually. So it's fine with me if you call me Miss Emma or Miss Weinrich, whichever one you're more comfortable with. This is what I always tell my 8th grade students. It's pronounced wine like a whining baby and rich like money. That's me. Some places that are important to me. New Jersey, obviously. I'm from Summit. I was born at Overlook. I've lived here my whole life. And this is my first time ever working with students who are from where I'm from. So that's amazing. Some other places that are important to me. I spent a year in France. That was very cool. But as an adult, I went to Boston University to get my master's in teaching. So I moved to Boston. I've been living there ever since I graduated college. So some places that are important to me that's like my adult home where I've always lived and worked. I usually teach 7th and 8th graders. I'm an English teacher. So I have my master's in teaching from BU, and I have a master's in education, specifically literacy, from Harvard. So what that can maybe tell you about me is that I really care about reading, writing, speaking, and listening. I really love working with students. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to just read a summer reading book with you and talk about it and hopefully make it feel easy and interesting and set you up for a great start to the fall. So before our first meeting, please, and my email also says these things, please do fill out the survey that I made for you. It's going to be attached to the email and it's going to look like this. And I want you to fill this out so that I know what you need from me to make this a good experience. It's what do we need to get done? Or how much time can you really spend reading? How much do you already know about these topics? I'm sure you know a lot more than my 8th graders, so I want to make sure that everything is on the right level for you. Okay, so you're watching the video, you're going to fill out the survey. I want you to check this summer reading plan that I made, and I'm going to show it to you right now. And I want you to ask yourself, is this a reasonable plan for me? And do I need to start reading right away to be ready for this plan? Because we have a short session together, and we're going to read this entire book, or this entire book, and that's kind of a lot, maybe, depending. So let's look at the summer reading plan right now. For The Book Thief. This is the summer reading plan. All I did was divide the number of pages by the number of days that we have. So for y'all, that's 50 pages a day, and you need to read the first 50 before our first class if we're going to get the entire thing done in the number of days that we have together. So you folks need to do at least 1 to 50 with a little note-taking activity that I prepared for you before we even meet. For Age of Miracles, friends, here is your summer reading plan. Again, we can adjust this if it feels like the wrong thing, but to get the book done within our time, actually not even within our time, I took the number of days, I took the number of pages, I divided them. It works out to about 25, 30-ish pages a day. So if that feels like too much, again, read ahead, start now. And we can also talk about adjusting this plan if we need to. Finally, I am sending you these workbooks. They're going to be online workbooks. They're just going to be a place for you to take notes. as you read so that you don't forget what you read and so that you're practicing some reading and writing skills and strategies. And I'm going to make them really light because it's summer and I'm not here to make you crazy. So it'll be like a question or two, like a note-taking activity or two for you to do. And then that gives us something to talk about and it gives you some structure for how you're reading. So with every reading assignment, there'll be a page or two of notes for you to fill out. So what I need you to do is make a copy of the Workbook 1 doc right away that is yours, and then share it with me at emmaweinrich@gmail.com so that I can be keeping up with your work and know that you're keeping up with your work. Okay, that's what I've got for you. I can't wait to meet you in real life, well, on Zoom, as close to real life as we can get. And I hope you're doing well, and I look forward to seeing your survey results by Monday.